Orthopedics has a really great tradition at the University of Rochester. We're one of the busiest places in the Northeast. We see close to 220,000 patients a year and do almost 15,000 surgeries. So Sam, I usually start the tour with a look out the window here at our clinic tower. We have 4 stories here. You can see it under construction, 144 exam rooms. Our current clinic has 88 exam rooms.
The role of the Orthopedics Council is to serve as ambassadors, advocates. We're connectors in the community. We also provide feedback on the patient experience and some of the fit and finish of the center.
This center is really one-stop shopping. So you'll be able to see your physician or a nurse practitioner or physician's assistant. You'll be able to have x-rays. You'll be able to have your bone density measured. You'd be able to get advanced imaging, whether that be an MRI or a CT scan. There's so many patients who need physical therapy, and just one of the real challenges we've had in town is not enough space to do that. We have therapy here for various purposes. So standard physical therapy, standard sports physical therapy. We also have a hand therapy area. So these are our 2 therapy pools. These are absolute state of the art, and so you can create currents for people to work against. There's a treadmill in one of them. We're gonna actually walk into the back of the CHAMP space. So the Center for Human Athleticism and Musculoskeletal Performance and Prevention of Injury. Everything you see in front of us is all the CHAMP gym and the CHAMP area. And here, this is the motion analysis lab. We can use computers and high-speed cameras to analyze what's wrong with motion in parts of the human body. We're actually going to have a space in here that's virtual reality. They're literally going to put on that virtual reality headset, and they're going to actually be able to simulate virtual reality sports on a computerized device that measures the differential loading in their legs and looks at their joint. This is a real differentiator for things we can offer people in Western New York. This is OR1. This is a typical OR. We'll also be able to perform surgeries, including surgeries that require you to stay overnight. Room 8 is actually not being built here. It's being built in a factory. And it's a technology called CleanCube. The actual operating room will be brought in pieces and then connected to the power and circulation and air of the building, have them up and running in 6 to 8 weeks instead of 6 to 8 months. We have space that's really shared office space for the residents. We have a whole area of the facility which is devoted to laboratories and teaching facilities for teaching young surgeons in what I like to call a low-risk environment. This is part of the DeHaven Skills Lab. We have now some technology where it's actually, instead of a video game, it's a surgery done through a virtual reality headset. And so we're actually starting to use that in training our residents. We see this as a community education space. So that, for instance, maybe a group of physicians from Western New York want to get together for continuing medical education, or maybe a group of community members want to come in to learn about hip replacement. There's space here for 3 conference rooms, and then down at the end, those 2 columns are going to go away, and we have room for a 150-seat auditorium. The center's really designed around the patient. So the first is accessibility. It's positioned in a place that was built here because of its accessibility to our region. Secondarily, the center was designed to be accessible for patients who have trouble with mobility. Those are our patients. That's the core of what we do. Parking lots are a challenge. So one of the things we will be having here is we'll be having valet parking for people who can't walk long distances. Families can drive the car right under here and pick you up undercover, and no going outside.
It's an investment in the longevity of what has historically been a renowned department in our community and worldwide. When your dollars can go to something that can help develop a department to move forward with new technology and be able to serve and help people in the community and see people live longer, to me that is a well worth investment to make.
The opportunity to design this facility from the ground up with the idea in mind that we would be doing orthopedic surgery is a tremendous advantage, because we've been able to make the size of the rooms, the location of the rooms, the interaction between the rooms and the recovery areas, all very appropriate for not only the orthopedic patient, but also the orthopedic procedures and the equipment that we use. We have more and more people who want to be active. They want to be active at an older age. And so there's more demand, and there are more people looking for the things that we can offer. And this facility was really built to provide that in an efficient and accessible way so that people can pursue the things that make life worth living.